LeBron James has broken the internet yet again, this time involving his son Bronny James in the prospective acquisition by the Atlanta Hawks. The Atlanta Hawks struck gold by snagging the coveted #1 overall pick in the upcoming 2024 NBA Draft Lottery. But amidst the anticipation for top prospects, another player is stealing the spotlight ahead of the June 26th and 27th events. Bronny James, following his freshman season at USC, declared for the NBA Draft and kept his options open by entering the transfer portal on April 5th. Reports suggest that the son of basketball legend LeBron James is gearing up for the draft, with his agency, Clutch Sports, seeking out favorable destinations for him. However, despite not being ranked among the top 50 players, speculation is rife that the Atlanta Hawks might be eyeing Bronny. Adding to the intrigue, LeBron himself, albeit in a lighthearted manner, has hinted at the possibility of joining his sons if he lands with the Hawks. This begs the question: how far will LeBron go to ensure his son secures an NBA spot? Let's get into it. Bronny James is creating quite a buzz as one of the most captivating prospects in the 2024 NBA Draft. A major reason for this excitement is the possibility that drafting Bronny might bring his legendary father, LeBron James, to the same team during free agency. This star-studded connection is fueling a remarkable surge in bets on the younger James in draft markets. Over at FanDuel, Bronny is leading the pack at 30% of the bets to be the first overall pick by the Atlanta Hawks, outpacing any other player. BetMGM shows even more enthusiasm, with 36.8% of the wagers placed on the USC guard, far surpassing Alex Sarr, who holds the second spot at just over 14%. Although Bronny wasn't initially included in DraftKings' #1 overall market, he made his way into the field by Thursday afternoon, underscoring the growing anticipation surrounding his potential top draft spot. Bronny James, alongside Purdue's Zach Edey, holds consensus odds of 201 to be the first pick in the draft, making them the longest shots on the board. These long odds, coupled with the significant gap between the number of bets and the actual money wagered, suggest that many small-time bettors are placing hopeful, low-stakes bets on this unlikely scenario. According to ESPN's latest mock draft, James is expected to go in the late second round. Despite the flurry of bets, FanDuel reports that only 6% of the money wagered, the handle, is on James going first overall, while BetMGM puts this figure at 4.1%. This is in stark contrast to Alex Sarr, who commands a dominant 65.5% of the handle at BetMGM. While the odds makers and most draft experts agree that Bronny James being selected with the first pick is highly unlikely, there are plenty of other betting markets focusing on the young player's potential. Fans and bettors are still captivated by what James might achieve, exploring various scenarios where his skills and famous lineage could impact his draft position in unexpected ways. Bronny James may not be towering in height, measuring in at 6 foot 1.5 inches without shoes, but his impressive 6'7" wingspan clearly turns heads. Combine that with a remarkable 40.5-inch max vertical jump and a standout performance in the Pro Lane agility drill at the NBA Combine, and you have the makings of a player with serious potential. During the Combine's three-point shooting drill, the 19-year-old showcased his shooting prowess by sinking 19 of 25 shots from beyond the arc. While he may not be considered a top prospect in what's seen as an unusually weak NBA draft class, Bronny's game draws comparisons to defensive stalwarts like Drew Holiday, Derek White, and Davion Mitchell, guards known for their tenacity on defense. In his first scrimmage, Bronny struggled to find his rhythm, shooting 2 from 8 from the field and tallying 4 points and 4 rebounds in 19 minutes. However, he bounced back in the following game, showing confidence and skill on the court. Despite not starting, he made an immediate impact, sinking mid-range jumpers and draining catch-and-shoot threes. His performance in the second scrimmage, where he scored 13 points on 4 of 10 shooting, earned him Player of the Game honors in a post-game interview on ESPN. LeBron James, the proud father, watched from the stands with a smile as Bronny excelled on the court. And with LeBron James set to become a free agent, he could seize the opportunity to sign a mid-level deal with the Atlanta Hawks to team up with his son, and the offensive superstar, Trae Young. LeBron James would thrive with a player like Young because of his ability to read defenses and score, which would make the Hawks the league's most potent offensive team. Now, Bronny might not be an excellent player, but he could get better, and the franchise could be onto something in terms of building a super team. The Atlanta Hawks would surely spark a great deal of excitement and media attention if they selected Bronny James in the 2024 NBA Draft. Because of his family history and his connection to one of the all-time greats in basketball, Bronny would bring in more fans and generate a lot of attention for the team. The Hawks would likely benefit from increased ticket sales, merchandise revenue, and overall brand recognition. And to be frank, if it weren't for his father nearing the end of his illustrious NBA career, Bronny James would almost certainly be heading back to college. Arriving at USC as a 5-star prospect, Bronny struggled to meet those high expectations in his first collegiate season. His debut was delayed until mid-December due to a cardiac arrest incident following an off-season workout, and he served primarily as a rotational player. Throughout the season, he averaged 4.8 points, 2.8 rebounds, and 2.1 assists per game, with shooting percentages of 36.6% from the field and 26.7% from three range. The talent is there, and Bronny James showed flashes of brilliance multiple times with the Trojans. However, the delayed start to his season and the need to adjust on the fly to a higher level of play resulted in an inconsistent first year. This could serve as the foundation for a successful collegiate career if he decides to return to college. With USC head coach Andy Enfield moving to SMU, Bronny might even consider transferring. James in Clutch Sports may receive feedback suggesting that the 19-year-old should return to college to further develop his game before entering the 2025 draft with a more well-rounded skill set and experience. If that's the case, programs like Ohio State or Duquesne could be attractive options, providing him the platform to refine his talents and enhance his draft stock. It's no secret that LeBron James dreams of sharing the NBA court with his son before he retires. With an already illustrious career that includes 4 NBA titles, 4 Finals MVPs, 4 MVP awards, and an all-time scoring record, LeBron seems content with his legacy. Staying one more season with the Lakers before joining the team of his choice in the 2025 season makes perfect sense. Financially, LeBron is in a league of his own, being the first player to earn over $500 million in NBA salary alone. Money's not a pressing issue for him, allowing him to prioritize fulfilling his dream of playing alongside Bronny, that is. The prospect of father and son playing together on the game's biggest stage is monumental. LeBron's also made it clear that he's okay if his son doesn't share the same goal, and LeBron would likely be willing to take a significant pay cut to fulfill his dream of playing alongside his son and pursuing a 5th NBA championship. The possibility of the James duo playing together remains uncertain, but it's a scenario that continues to captivate fans and stay on LeBron's mind as Bronny progresses in his amateur basketball career. Whether this dream will come true is something only time will tell. Will Bronny follow in his father's footsteps and make a name for himself on the NBA stage? Or will he carve out his own unique legacy? What do you think? Let us know in the comments down below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to NBA Swish for more exciting basketball videos just like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.